Hey everyone, I'm Robert O'Crook, the founder of the Digital Nomads Forum, and in this video we're talking about a challenging topic. It is all about when you decide you want to become a digital nomad or travel remotely, or you're thinking about doing it, but the fears come up related to, what about your existing friends? Do you have to leave them behind? What about your house? What are you going to do with it? Are you going to sell it, leave it? You have a wife potentially, you have kids, you have pets, you have these obligations and these things in your life, in your home country, the place you're currently living, that feel like a major consideration for you to take into account before just leaving some of them behind or changing things up so that you can go travel the world. And so the invitation in this video right now, through the words that I'm speaking, is to dive in and tune into, what do you actually want? What does your gut want? What does your heart want? Careful about what the mind wants. Mind wants everything. Might not be what you actually need. But if you can tune into what do you really want, and the answer keeps coming up, that you have this urge to travel, to see the world, to work remotely, to explore this digital nomad lifestyle, then my invitation to you is to make the difficult decision and to do it. Will that have consequences that affects your existing friends, family, girlfriend, wife, pet, kids, dogs, cats, parrots? Yes, of course it will. But it comes down to, how badly do you want it? Because as the founder of the Digital Nomads Forum and engaging with people who've gone on the digital nomad journey over the last few years, meeting them in person, meeting them online, what I've learned is that there are so many people who are in situations with far greater challenges than us. We have one wife, 2 kids, a dog, and a house. They have 2 times all of those things plus something else. They have their own challenges. So it comes down to, though, how badly do you want it? Because I've met people with ridiculous amounts of challenges, but that have decided this is what they really want. And so I've made the difficult decisions to leave their friends behind, to leave the wrong girlfriend or wife behind, to find a new home for those pets, to sell their house, and to then travel the world and work remotely. And of those people who've made those challenging decisions, very few I've met who've ever regretted it. It's normal for these considerations about these things in your life to come up, because when you're on the precipice of making big changes in your life, of growing, transforming yourself as a human, it is so natural for fear and resistance to arise. It's normal. But if we can take a moment to just notice that fear and resistance and maybe explore it and welcome it and realize that it's potentially a sign that we are on the right path, then we can work through it. We can feel it and act through it. We do not have to be paralyzed by it. And so how can we practically address maybe some of these fears and resistance? One exercise that I love to do is to actually take a piece of paper and a pen, or your favorite note-taking app on a computer or your phone, and write down 2 things. Write it down, it's important. Don't just think it, please write it down. Writing down 1, what are the potential wins, the gains? What can you achieve and experience as a result of making this challenging decision? Write it down in depth, explore it. What are those awesomeness that can come from your decision? And then do the flip side. What's the worst that can happen? What will happen if you fail at what you're about to do? If you still feel after doing this exercise that the fear and the resistance, those things that are coming up, are overwhelming, then I'm going to include a link in the video description to another video exercise from Tim Ferriss, and it's on fear setting, and it's all about exploring what you're afraid of and exploring how likely it is that's actually going to happen. It's so valuable, because what you're maybe going to find when you fill out what you could achieve, what are the good things that are going to happen from making a big life change, they're going to be absolutely amazing and overwhelming, and you will owe it to yourself, I believe, to make those difficult decisions that will allow you to experience those wins. So if you've gone through this video, you've listened, and some things have come up, or maybe you paused and you did some of the exercises, then My last invitation to you is to share what you're afraid of, whether it's in the comments of this video or in the Digital Nomads Forum Facebook group, which I'll also link in the video description. You can do whatever you put your mind to. My name is Robert O'Crook. Thank you for watching this video. Give me a like if this was helpful, a comment with your fears or questions, and if you're watching this video on YouTube, please subscribe. I would love that. Thank you.